Hello and welcome. This is Demir, and on the fifth of these videos about the mental yoga, using the mind to investigate life in order to live fully and authentically. So far we have looked at the outer world, the phenomenal world, our own bodies and our mind and even thought. Now we are having to look at time and so space. Most of us consider that time is moving and we are in the river of time. If we look in one direction in our minds, we say look back to the past and look forward to the future, or what we imagine to be the future. And here there is a useful metaphor to show us the nature of perception of anything we can know if we are in the river of time. If time is somehow flowing and we are with it, then you can imagine, let's say these fingers are people in the river of time, and the river of time is moving like that. You know, and we capture the present moment. But if we are in time, then everything is moving together. The only reason you can see my fingers moving is because the screen or the computer screen is fixed, or my body is fixed and the hand with respect to my body is moving. So this experience of time means that there is something that is not in time. If you're all just like we do not feel that the earth is moving on a cloudy night because we don't see the fixed stars. Everything is moving, so nothing is moving. Yet we do have an experience of time, of something passing. Time is passing. And that would be an illusion if we were in time. So right there, it's clear the perceiver of anything, in order to know that it is moving, cannot be in that condition itself. And time and space are so linked together, because if everything is absolutely frozen and nothing moves in space, then no time passes. There's no time. Space is the one. So first of all, we are not in time. We see time changing in front of us, and that means we are not in time. This is one important point. And if we're not in time, we, the one that knows about time, is in timelessness, a beyond time state. And another metaphor, or another way to look at time, is that it is basically two things: memory and imagination. Where we actually are is in a continuous present moment, and at each moment memories accumulate of what happened before, but we can't go back there. and it seems that something is coming, we imagine is coming before it arrives, like what I'm going to say. But the only reality of everything that happens is a now. We imagine yesterday occurred, but we can't ever go back there. We imagine tomorrow will come, but we can't ever get there. So time is not like something else that you can measure it and look at it and come back to it and things. We're stuck in the present moment, and even that doesn't exist in time. The present moment is not like, a line and the watch is the present and that's the future. It doesn't exist. If you, here comes the present moment, here comes it's gone into the future. The present moment is eternal. It's not in time. It's the presence, not a present moment. It's the presence. A condition which is not in time, because time itself doesn't exist other than in our imagination. So as we live, each of us has a certain time on earth. We see changes going on. Where do we observe those changes from? People say, oh, I'm not the person I was. Maybe the personality has changed, but the essence is the same. The one that watches and says, this is this is that. What we are trying to do is to show that all of this is a kind of illusion, at least in the way it presents itself to be. It is true in a very, very profound sense, but in the sense of we human beings, little objects, living objects, lost in a, uncaring time-space continuum where other objects collide and just like a meaningless chaos is completely wrong. And our anxieties about time are just caused by inability to see ourselves. And when we see ourselves, we will see that time and space and everything occurs within us, not the other way around. And these are going to be our following talks are going to be about that. Who are we really? So it is not you who is born and dies in the world. It is the world which is born and dies in you. And that includes your body and your personality. You experience all this from a point which is outside and must be so. In exactly the same way, if you press your face to the screen, you're not going to see anything. You have to pull back. And that allows the whole continuum of space-time to occur. The fact that you're not in it. Otherwise, it's just chaos. And it's not chaos, because you are there, the fixed point of the turning world, to quote Yeats. Now, as we're getting deeper, I'm trying to somehow communicate something to you now. A beautiful thing, a precious thing, the most important thing. Everything is telling us that. If you know how to decipher this world, everything is telling you that. Time and space exist in the same way they exist in a film. You can watch a film about a whole life, and yet 2 hours pass where you are. You can see the illusion of distance and space, and yet it's just a flat screen. Better still, you can dream a whole lifetime and wake up and only 20 minutes have passed. How does your mind do that? How do you do that? This whole world of separation in time and space. Think about dreams. In your dream, you have a body. You've got touch, sense, smell, vision, everything's there. It's all there, full technicolor. Everything. Other people are there. Contact with other people are there. And it's real. While you're there, it's real. Then you wake up. Wow, that was a dream. So not only was your body in the dream created by your mind, but so was the other person's body. So was the tree behind. So was the crow was created in your dream land that your mind, your imagination created. I hope you might be getting this. So please think about it. Get back to me if you want to write to me or anything, and I hope to see you at the next talk. I hope you're enjoyable. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.